Well, hey there, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back once again. Back to you with a VCR that I picked up at a local thrift store, probably 2 or 3 months ago. This is a General Electric model VG-7785 4-head hi-fi stereo, not linear stereo, mind you. This is an actual hi-fi stereo VCR. From right around 1988, actually exactly from 1998. Quartz tuning, on-screen display, TV stereo recording. So basically this is not one of the earliest ones, but a fairly early hi-fi stereo VCR. So you got your hi-fi indicators there, mono index, and then stereo, and this does have the second audio program available as well. It has a fairly dim fluorescent backlit display. These things tend to wear out. I know the camera makes it look a little bit brighter, but it is very dim in real life. Channel up and down there. And then underneath here you have your various functions. Let's see if we can get in there. VCR, come on, focus on me. Speed. There's your mono switch for monaural tapes. You have your main audio program, your second audio program 1 and 2. So this can actually do up to 2 different second audio programs. Line in tuner, and then simulcast if you wanted to like record dub over. There you have your hi-fi stereo left and right and normal range. So I believe in normal it's regular linear stereo, and then you can do a left channel only, right channel only, and then you have your hi-fi stereo, which is what it's in now. Auto and manual, that is for the record level, and being this is a higher end VCR, you actually have a headphone jack with an adjustable record level and an adjustable headphone level as well. This is a fairly well-featured VCR. Now, that being said, there is one problem with this, and it's probably not what you're thinking. A lot of you probably went to, Matt, it's probably got bad belts. Well, oddly enough, I'll go ahead and put my test tape in here. I just used the Secret Garden. The belts are perfectly fine. As you can see, she spins up just fine. But what I've had an issue with this is tracking. Now, I have tried to clean the heads on this to no avail, and unfortunately the tracking does not seem to work through the actual channel indicator. So I'm going to need to work with this just a little bit longer to see what's going on, why it's doing this. I do have a remote, and I think what I'm going to do is mute the audio if I can. Let me see if I can. I guess I can't do that here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause it. See, if I pause it, this is definitely a 4-head VCR, by the way, because you can see that 4-head pause is really, really clean. If I pause it, oddly enough, the picture's clean, but when I go to play, you can see we get this picture that is most definitely got a tracking issue. Now, what I've tried to do, I'm going to go ahead and eject the tape, is clean the heads. Now, I like to use these alcohol wipes because it seems to do the trick most times. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked this time. As you can see, the head is pretty well buried back there, and it really wasn't that dirty to begin with, so I'm thinking the problem may not actually be the head. It could be an issue with one of the idler pulleys down here. I'm going to have to investigate that more, and I will double check the belts, but I think the belts themselves are in really good shape. So let me work with this for a few more minutes. Maybe get some isopropyl alcohol, get some Q-tips in here, and really clean that head. See if we can get this thing to play. Well, there was definitely some more junk on that head. You can see it on this little wet nap here, but I still think I'm going to get the Q-tip and try to really get in there and clean this up, because where I think the problem is right in the bottom there. If you see the bottom, section of the head right there is a lot of gunk. So what I may have to do is go ahead and lift this board up if I can. I'm not sure if I can. I think you just take out these screws. But I'm trying to avoid doing that because really nothing else in this needs to get worked on. So let me see if I can clean that head up, and we'll see if we can get this thing playing well once again. Oh yeah, you guys think that might have been the problem? Take a look at this Q-tip if it'll focus. Man, you could see just how dirty that head is. So I still have some more cleaning in here I gotta do. I'm going around in with my Q-tip and just going around the base of that head. And you could see all the junk that's still coming off there. So I think we may have solved this problem. I just realized if I go through the side, I can actually get through to the other back part of the head. GE conveniently put this little door here, and yeah, you can definitely see where the dust has built up over the years. But I'm still getting quite a bit of dirt off this, so that head definitely needed to be cleaned. And there was definitely some film on that head drum there. I know that you would never be able to see it, but when I was rubbing the Q-tip over that, I could actually feel a film coming off of there. So let's go ahead and put this tape back in. Hopefully it won't need it. I've had that happen before after cleaning heads, but let's see if she comes up clean now. Nope, same as before. I might just have to let this play through for a while. Sometimes, believe it or not, the head kind of gets magnetized, and the more you play it, the better it'll actually start to play. But you could see I got a significant amount of dirt off the heads of this VCR. But let's see about fast forward. See, fast forward is clean, and it's strong, too. I mean, that's definitely has good belts, I would say. Let's try rewind. Rewind also works, so I'm going to play around with this a little bit, see if I can't get a better picture on here. Maybe I'll go ahead and try to find my head cleaning tape and see if that does anything. But there is definitely something wrong with this. Alright folks, I'm going to pause the video and work with a little bit more and talk to you in a little bit. Well, I found my head cleaner, and let's give this a try. I'm thinking this is the dry type, and appropriately enough, it's actually a GE branded head cleaner. So let's go ahead and play this. I'm not even sure if anything plays on the screen when you use this one or not. Sometimes they do. Huh. I don't know if you could see it, but that actually looked better right off the bat, although this stopped for some reason. There we go. Oh, nope.
Thank you for using the GE Video Head Cleaning System. The cleaning process is now in progress. When complete, you will be notified in about a minute and 30 seconds when to stop the tape. The GE Video Head Cleaning System cleans the entire tape path, including pins, rollers, guides, and video, audio, and erase heads. Regular use restores and maintains bright, sharp pictures, clear sound quality, and helps prevent expensive repairs because of dirty heads. We recommend using the GE Video Head Cleaning System after 50 to 60 hours of equipment use.
Might actually run this through a few times just to see.
Each time you clean your equipment, place a check mark in one of the 12 boxes on the tape label.
Just to see if it'll get better.
The effectiveness of the tape diminishes. At that time, replace with a new GE Video Head
It's actually getting worse. All right, let's go ahead and work this through a few more times, see if I can get it to do better at all. It's very possible, I'm not a VCR expert here, that it could be something other than the head, maybe a bad cap or something, but highly doubt it, because I've had VCRs do this before. And generally they'll clean up after a while. Very, very odd, though. And it does the same thing through the composite as it does the actual RF or coaxial leads. As you can see right now, I have it hooked up composite. And there's your sticker back there. 6/10 of 1988. So again, kind of move it around a little bit. I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit. Maybe we'll get it working, maybe we won't. See what happens. Talk to you guys a little bit later. Well, I will say that the picture is not any better, but the audio certainly is. So, once again, I am not sure. If anybody can help me out with this, tell me why it might be doing this. I'm just going to let it play for a while and then probably upload this video and then do an update video in the future. But yeah, we'll let it play through and see if it clears up. Well, that's all I have to bring you guys about this 4-head hi-fi stereo General Electric VCR from 1988. Hopefully you guys enjoy these. I know some of you like these kind of videos. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.